So what's up guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the storyline for EISENDRACHE. Recently, or well yesterday, the trailer released which gave us a ton of information about the story, and today I'm going to be trying to share it with you guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, if you haven't seen the full breakdown yet, I have done a version of that on my channel. It is really interesting, so if you haven't, it will be in the description for you guys if you want it. But that's enough of that, let's get straight into the story of EISENDRACHE.
EISENDRACHE.
Really? That's how it's pronounced? Anyway, we know that Dempsey is going to be the announcer within EISENDRACHE. We already had a very good idea from the poster that Dempsey will be the main character. Just from listening to what he says in the trailer, we can get a good idea of the basic plot and storyline of this map.
Field report. En route to somewhere new. Somewhere cold. Slap bang in the middle of another enemy research station.
So there we go, Tank telling us that we are heading to somewhere new. This is not somewhere that any of these characters have been previously. In The Giant, Tank Dempsey says that he has been to the moon, Brazil, and other places. He doesn't mention EISENDRACHE, which possibly could have been a place that he had teleported in between there, but we know from what he's just said that none of these characters have been here before. And then he also says this is another enemy research facility, meaning this is a Group 935 research facility, just like The Giant.
Hell-bent on advancing the German war machine, with the very fabric of the universe itself at risk. Looks like it's gonna be another suicide mission for all of us. Like I said, another suicide mission.
So that is all of the audio that we get with Dempsey, but combining that with the gameplay, we can get a decent idea of our plot. He mentions an awful lot that they are on another suicide mission. Now, if he mentioned that this was the only suicide mission, there could be another story behind this, but since he says there is another meaning more than one, well, this could mean a couple of things. Every place that they go to in zombies could be counted as a suicide mission. You are going there, fighting those zombies, with the chance knowing that you are going to die. But I think it means a lot more than that. If we go over to Richtofen's note, and we also have a lot of evidence from this in The Giant, but we know that the characters all need to kill themselves. Richtofen in The Giant does exactly that. He commits suicide. I guess you could actually call it that if you wanted to. He basically kills himself. Richtofen and Max's plan throughout the whole Black Ops 3 zombie storyline. They need the original characters to all kill themselves as well. I have done at least what I thought was a very good video the other day telling you guys that in EISENDRACHE that these characters will all kill themselves, or Dempsey will be the one to kill all of the other characters. I think it is going to work very much like a cycle or the loop that we got in Mob of the Dead, which is where the characters are trapped in Alcatraz Island, or in this case it would be Griffin Castle. In order for them to escape, in order for them to complete this Easter egg, you need to break the cycle. You could either choose to break the cycle, which will finish the game, or you will continue the cycle, which will just restart you over again. In order for us to break the cycle, what you needed to do was kill yourself, but in the correct way. To break the cycle, the Weasel needed to kill all 3 of the other mobsters. Therefore, everyone would die, besides from the Weasel. If it was the Weasel that died and all 3 of the other characters lived, the cycle would then continue. You would just restart that Easter egg over and over again, which would mean you cannot complete the game until the Weasel actually kills the other people. Therefore, there is only one way to do this. If you want to complete this, if you want to leave, the Weasel has to kill all of the other characters. It can't be the other way around, and I think the same loop may be happening in EISENDRACHE. In order for us to leave, all of these characters may need to die, or at least Dempsey may need to kill the other characters in some way. Nevertheless, he does talk about it being a suicide mission, which, as I stated, the Easter egg possibly could work like a loop, or it could also mean this. Dempsey says the very fabric of the universe is at risk. We know the fabric, the welding that is holding everything together within our universes, is element 115. He goes on to talk about how this facility, how EISENDRACHE is hell-bent on advancing the German war machine. The German war machine in Origins was the giant metal man, or the giant robot. But it seems like our war machine in EISENDRACHE for the Germans is going to be the rockets. We can see around EISENDRACHE we have several rockets. These are being built within this map by Group 935 to, as Dempsey just said, improve the German army, improve the Nazis, which is also what the giant metal men were built for. The only difference is they were built at the Derice facility, where these rockets are being built in the EISENDRACHE facility. So that's all well and good. We know we have these war machines that are being built for the Germans by Group 935 and EISENDRACHE, but the interesting part is they show us one of these rockets again, and once again Dempsey reminds us of this being a suicide mission.
Like I said, another suicide mission.
So this suicide mission that Dempsey keeps reminding us of throughout EISENDRACHE could be relating to what I said at the start. this loop that is going on within this map, if this is even happening, or as Dempsey has just pointed out and said again, it could be related more to this rocket. We can clearly see it is taking off. On the EISENDRACHE image, we can see we have a missing rocket. This rocket will be taken off whilst we are playing EISENDRACHE, and there's a lot of evidence, and I've done a very good video on this again, showing that this rocket, when it takes off, sometime after taking off, will be crashing down into EISENDRACHE, crashing into Griffin Castle, which is obviously going to change the map layout a little bit. But going more towards the Easter egg side, what causes this rocket to crash, and what does this have to do with Dempsey's suicide mission? And also, why is this rocket taking off? If we know they are being built to help the Germans win the war, then why is it taking off right now? Now, a lot of people have been saying that these rockets could be related to Ascension or Moon. We can see that the one taking off doesn't look anything like the Ascension rocket or the Moon rocket, so we're just going to leave those two out for now. But as you just saw in that little snippet of trailer, the door to the rocket opens up. There is a gobblegum machine down there, which means this is an accessible area, so I'm guessing our characters are going down to this rocket. Now, either they are going down there to activate it, to turn it on, to launch it, or they actually get to go inside of it. If they do end up going inside of it, as I said earlier, there is a lot of evidence pointed towards this rocket crashing down into our map, which we would think would kill our characters. I mean, we've had so many crashes, so many things that really should kill our characters in the game and don't, so I wouldn't be surprised if this did crash whilst the characters were in it and they were still alive, but our suicide mission could involve us getting inside of this rocket. I think Richtofen gives us a good basis of what this whole map is about right at the end. He gets the gravity spikes out and he says this.
What goes up must come down!
What goes up must come down. And what is the only thing that we see going up, apart from Richtofen, within EISENDRACHE? This rocket. What goes up must also come down, which means, in my idea, in my opinion, this rocket will be coming down within EISENDRACHE straight into our map. Because we got the trailer, they also gave us this information, the beginning of an epic Zombies DLC season. EISENDRACHE is the first chapter of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies DLC adventure, which will take players on an epic journey with the origin characters Richtofen, Nikolai, Takeo and Dempsey. Set in an eerie medieval castle built upon an ancient site of unspeakable horror, massive deposits of Element 115, which has recently been discovered, delivering inspired new gameplay and, in Zombies tradition, a variety of exciting plot twists and surprises that fans will have the opportunity to discover for themselves. It is very clear that Treyarch didn't want to give everything away within this trailer, so I believe there's a lot more that we haven't seen yet. Therefore, I can't give you everything on this storyline. We really don't get too much information. To get more, we would probably have to go back to the Giant, go back to Richtofen's note, and see what the plan is there and how it can continue. We know that Maxis is going around and destroying universes, including the Shadows of Evil universe, probably also the universe where EISENDRACHE is involved. We will no doubt have more communication with Maxis and help him get closer to his big goal of meeting and finding Samantha, which I believe the Apothicans are after. We can see on Richtofen's note there is a bit that is cut off which says I must connect Maxis to, and then it is cut off. This could be Samantha, this could be anything else. We honestly do not know. But the main goal, I believe, is going to be destroying EISENDRACHE, just like Maxis has done to the Giant, and that's actually about as much information as we can get. This trailer feels like it gave us tiny bits of information, but never actually led onto anything, or really gave us more than we actually needed. They gave us just the right amount, but in order for us to put a full storyline together, or a better one, you would need a lot more. It feels like this trailer, I don't know. I was just expecting a lot more, but it included a ton of stuff, so it's very weird. I've tried my best for you guys. There will be more information out very soon. I've tried to cover the main Easter egg, the main storyline, the main big things within here. I know there are smaller things that I have missed out, but if you think there's anything main that will go towards the main story that I've missed, let me know in the comment section below. Any interesting ones that you guys lead on to, I'll be sure to actually make into an actual video, and of course I will credit you guys. I've actually got some more awesome EISENDRACHE videos coming out very, very soon, leading on from smaller things as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you have found out something new today. If you think there's anything I missed or anything I should know, let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like rating if you have enjoyed the video. That would be much appreciated. For the release of EISENDRACHE, if we'd go for 115 likes, that'd be absolutely brilliant. We're almost at 150,000 subs, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Help me reach that goal by the time this map releases. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I have been BlackOpsAmazing, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching, and peace out.